Ryan Little.
Yeah. I can tell by who that's a pass right there. That nigga Wimby bounced that shit like, oh shit.
Hey, whoa. Hey, yeah. Good job, Woody.
I'm tired of you niggas.
Good job, Woody.
Y'all niggas are gay, alright?
Good job,
God
Woody.
dang. I'm talking about basketball.
Yeah.
Like, this nigga bounced the basketball on the ground.
That's better.
Like, wow.
That's better. My bad, bro.
Man.
My bad, bro. I ain't even mean. You feel me?
The Sono niggas been.
I ain't
Bro.
mean.
You know what I mean?
My bad, bro. I ain't
He
even.
said, yeah, he bounced it. What? He said, what? Hold on, bro.
Hey, there, bro.
Oh, my God.
Press R, bro.
I already did, bro.
I had a feeling, bro.
Yo,
Y'all
you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Y'all niggas got y'all mics cut.
Can you?
Mic check.
Put your.
What you say?
You feel what I'm saying?
Niggas don't like telling me I'm talking with my hands and shit, but it's okay.
You could do that. That's fine, but you just gotta
Keep the mic there.
enunciate.
You feel me? You got. Yeah.
Why this cord cold, bro?
It's supposed to be hot.
Nigga mad.
It's supposed to be room temperature.
So record, bro.
Mic check. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Oh, is that Steph? Where are you going?
Oh my
Sorry,
gosh, him
Lively.
and Steph. Bro.
Steph
What's
who?
good, fam?
Magic,
Welcome
go to
back
sleep.
to the Aroma Pod.
Welcome back to the Roma Pod.
It's kiing.dg.
kiing.dg.
And today I'm here
Today
with.
you here.
Go ahead. Fam, let's start on that. Man.
You already know who it is. It's a big drip in the flesh. You know that dig?
You got Deuce right here.
And we got a little special guest today.
He is not special.
Damn.
Oh no, he's special, all right.
And I ain't no
Yeah, it
motherfucking guessing either. I'm Wood, man. Big Wood, man.
Okay, he said he ain't no guest.
No guessing either.
What's your name?
Wood.
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 Tight.
Not that Wood. Wood. Just Wood. That's it.
All right.
And we who we got right? What's your name?
Who that?
Y'all know who I'm is, but I already said it. Man.
He ain't about to keep getting away with this
Nah,
bullshit.
fam.
Who that? Who that?
I already said it. But look, though,
Travel.
man, we're here to bring y'all some stuff like we always do, man.
Spicy hot topics. You already
Right,
know we
fam.
do every week.
That's just what we do, man.
Mm.
And I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
What you say?
You feel me? But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Sticking to what I was saying about Halliburton, man.
Oh, we just getting right to it.
Right to it.
What about
Pacers,
Hallie?
OKC. What it is?
It's raw for now, bro. Cause everybody keeps
Here
saying,
you go with this again.
bro. I'm telling you, before this series, everybody kept saying, "OKC gonna smoke the years 4-1, 4-0." Now it's goddamn 2-2. So like, I don't know. That's just how I feel. Like niggas was talking. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm just saying like niggas. You feel what I'm
Who
saying?
did you have winning though?
I didn't pick because I really didn't know. Like I just knew it was gonna be alright. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't pick.
We can go
You
back
didn't
and
have
look
a
at
you
the
didn't have a
tape.
favorite?
Yeah, like
don't think I had a
who you
favorite.
bet on?
No, I don't think I had a favorite.
I don't know.
I
We're
ain't
gonna
bet
have to
on
go back
nobody.
and look at the tape.
Oh, for sure. I'm
Right.
saying even if I did say
Replay.
OKC, I didn't say they was gonna whoop their ass. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
okay,
but
okay,
you saying they
okay,
was gonna
okay.
win though.
No, I didn't say. I don't think I said OKC though. I just said I think it's gonna be good.
All right, so
no,
who?
like I
So
said, we
who's
gonna look at
who's
the
the?
tape.
All right, so it's 2-2 right now. Who's the favorite? Who's your favorite?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I didn't.
Why
know
he
in
ducking?
Yeah.
I didn't know in
He
the
always
beginning.
ducking.
Come
I
on,
didn't know
bro.
in the beginning. I really didn't know in the beginning. I ain't
So
gonna
who
lie.
you think
Zero,
now?
man.
You said
You
you
we don't-
bet.
Zero,
You
zero.
seen
Who
two.
I-
You
it's
seen
0-0.
4 games, bro.
Who I want to see? I mean, I still probably got OKC.
You still.
That sound
You
honest.
still probably
That-
got.
that's
OKC.
an
He
honest
said he
answer.
didn't shoot. Never mind.
Mean it
honest
right.
answer.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm
Mean
saying
it,
because if
like-
you go back to the beginning of the season, I was saying I feel like OKC was gonna go far. So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm still saying OKC got the chance.
Yeah,
but
Celtics
nigga,
and
it's
6, but
this nigga said
yeah.
Celtics and 6.
Celtics is home.
yeah. But anyway,
Cancun.
anyway.
Cancun.
Tulum.
So how you like? So what you think about the series as right now? Like it's 2-2. How you feel about the last game specifically?
I think the last game was weird because it wasn't what I was expecting. What I expected from the last game was when they got in the fourth quarter, we've seen, you feel what I'm saying, the Pacers play better than their opponents in the fourth quarter. And that did not happen last game. Like, in the fourth quarter, it was still close, and OKC pulled it out. And so that was really a lot of leverage that I was giving to the Pacers that OKC just kind of, not that they quieted fully, but, like, they said, like, yeah, no, we could play with y'all in the fourth. Like, we could be clutch too, because we ain't been clutch. Like, y'all been the clutch ones, but we could be clutch too, and they was clutch last game.
Facts.
So what you got about? So how you feel about moving forward? Like who you got? Who your favorite?
Moving forward, I'm thinking that it's gonna go to 7, and I'm gonna say if it go to 7 from what we seen, I'm gonna give it Pacers because they've been more clutch, and that's really what I was hanging my hat on. So
You going 7? I'm
it's
surprised
gonna
you
go
even
to
said
7.
7.
It's going 7.
Okay.
I got Pacers in 7. That's my
Okay.
guess. It's a guess though. I don't know
Nah,
because
facts,
it's
for
it's
sure. It can go
0-0
it
right
can go
now.
either way for sure.
Yeah, it's 0-0. So I'm guessing Pacers in 7.
Okay.
But write it down. I don't know why he looking over
What
there.
what
Write it
Wood?
down.
What you talking
What you
about?
got, Wood? You over here peeping over here?
Because like
Like what you? Cause he like don't weak ass. Never mind. Go
no,
ahead.
no, no, no. No. But the Pacers are only have 2 games really because OKC
You need 2 games.
OKC got 2 games too.
no
He said
the
only
first
really cause like
because the first game that they lost they really shouldn't have lost. They really just
Agreed.
let up
Agree.
by like halftime.
I agree with that.
The second game that they lost was just them not playing bad. Was just them playing bad. Like them just not playing
Who,
good.
Indiana or OKC?
OKC.
Okay.
Indiana's been playing basically the consistent. Like they play the same way every time. The only difference is if Tyrese is getting 20. Because they need that extra buff. He can't do 14. But other than that, bro.
Or Siakam.
Yeah, but he iffy. Sometimes he 39, sometimes he 14, sometimes he's 17, sometimes he's 24.
Only
Nigga,
reason I
we
say
need
that-
24 a night though.
Only reason I say that because they did win that game when Halliburton really just hit the shot in the fourth quarter and that's it. But Siakam kept him in the game.
But overall, no, I got OKC team overall, and once they figure out all right, who else needs to score that little bit, then I got OKC in 6.
You gotta win in 2 straight.
Yeah, yeah,
So that'd be 3 straight technically.
I was about to say that would be 3 straight. Yes.
yeah. I got them. I got them.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I can't go for that. I don't think OKC winning 3 straight. If they do, that's impressive. I'm just put it like that. I think it's going. I will say this though. For me, Indiana has been my favorite, but I had said kind of like the way they playing as a team. So I'm like, my honest opinion is, I said if Indiana got to beat them in 6, and they lost that last game, I said they got to win this next game. I'm like, if they go to 7, I don't think they beat OKC in 7. I will say that. I don't think they beat OKC in 7. I think they got to beat them in 6. And honestly, the way it's looking, the way they play, I do think they can win 2 straight. But I just the likelihood of it happening, I don't see them winning 2 straight. This is
because OKC hasn't lost back to back, right?
I wouldn't be surprised. I
I
don't think they have.
lost back to back.
Like, I just don't see. Okay, I don't see Indiana beating them 2 straight. But I do think Indiana has to beat them in 6. If it go to 7, I got OKC if it's going to 7 because they got Shea. Because they got Shea. Don't get me wrong, Halliburton hit that shot, but throughout the whole game, I got Shea.
Yeah.
No bull.
Yeah.
So it's like if it go to 7, I think I still got Indiana. Well, actually, as of right now, I actually got OKC.
Oh,
I think it's going.
he
I think
switched
it's.
up.
Because I was about
I
to say
think
you got
it's going to 7.
Okay.
I think it's going to 7. So
Okay,
like
wait,
I
let
said,
me-
I think
I got a
if
question.
Indiana would have went on 3-1, I had them winning in 6.
I got a question. Is Game 7? Because I know initially the Pacers had stole home court because they won away.
If you still home court, it still go the same.
I was about to say, so who
OKC home.
OKC is home in
Because they
Game
got
7?
home court advantage. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like they gotta beat them in 6.
That's a good
Because you
advantage
stole a
for
game.
OKC.
Because you stole a game, and then usually if the team good, they can go
They
1-1.
can go 1-1.
Then you go up 2-1. It's like you gotta win that next game.
You do.
That's why
how
I
looked
think.
at it. That's
Because
why
you got to
they-
make it
they-
3-1.
You gotta make it 3-1.
Yeah.
So
That's
you
why I
can
think
if you
OKC is
lose-
gonna steal a game.
OKC just did.
And they did. I was about to say they did last game. They
Yeah,
stole-
but
they
it's
stole
gonna
last
go
game.
back and forth. From now, it's gonna go OKC, and then they play.
It's
at the
back on
Pacers
track
Stadium.
now.
The only reason why I
Right.
said that is because
And
OKC
that would be OKC winning
really
7.
hasn't
Yeah.
been playing good, or they haven't been playing as good away.
No, they
like I
haven't.
think that they're like 4-4.
But that's why they had
away.
to win that game,
Yeah.
and they did.
And like the first 2 games that they won away was versus Memphis when Ja got hurt, and so really without playing Memphis, they're 2-4 away in the playoffs.
So when's the next game?
Tomorrow, I think.
I was
And
about
it's,
to say
and it's
tomorrow.
at
That's
Indiana,
OKC.
right?
Nah,
Nah, I was about to say it's,
Oh,
it's
so-
OKC, Indiana, OKC.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think they're gonna steal that. I think they're gonna steal that.
It's not a
second
steal. I
game.
mean, it's back even. I mean, it's back
Well,
on
it's
track.
2-2.
Well, yeah, but
Cause they got
when they play away,
You think they're gonna steal that?
Yeah,
That's
You
OKC
think-
winning in
okay.
6.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they're gonna get that win.
That's
Okay.
3 straight. That's why I'm like, I don't think they winning
I'm
3
about to say
straight.
that's gonna be tough.
I don't think they winning 3 straight. I
They're
think it's hard.
definitely winning this next one for sure.
I got Indiana winning 2 straight before OKC win 3. Before they win 3.
No, I just
3 straight is hard,
3
especially the way
straight is-
Indiana been playing. Like,
Exactly. I
don't
was about
think
to say
they
the
win
way
3
the
straight.
Pacers been
Same way I don't
playing.
got Indiana beating them 3 straight, but 2 straight. That's not like 2 straight even hard. I don't even think Indiana could beat OKC 2 straight. That's why like when they stole that game, it was like they haven't won 2 straight.
no.
They just stole that first game.
So if Indiana win, y'all think Siakam go get MVP again?
Not this time. Cause that last series he had like 235 plus games.
He had,
I was about
he
to
had
say
a,
that.
he had a 39
Yes, he had a
piece, and then
39
a 14
and
piece, and then another
and
39
another 30
piece.
piece.
And
Yeah,
I think another like 15.
But this time,
and he had like a 17.
I think
And that was
Halliburton.
like his jump.
Halliburton did it this
Yeah.
time.
I agree. So yeah, no.
But
To answer that, I would say no.
it's still possible 3 more games though. So
But when Tyrese ain't aggressive,
oh no, they literally that's why I said I always say they need a true 2. Like they need a true scoring 2. Cause it put too much pressure on the point guard to try to score.
yeah,
I
20
mean,
and
that's their
14.
franchise player. Like that's really what they be asking of him. Like because in the playoffs, usually if you one of them players, your averages is supposed to go up. You feel what I'm saying? His average has been like regular.
Because
Really.
that's Halliburton game. That's how he play.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like,
But
nah, they not
still,
they
even,
they got they
I'm not just
asking
talking
him,
about scoring. I'm
they
not just talking
asking
about
him
scoring.
of that, but it's like
I'm
just
talking
because you're
about
asking
even
of that
assists
don't
and
mean it's smart.
everything. I'm talking about everything needs
But
to
it's
go
still
up
not
in the
it's still not
playoffs.
smart though. Like yeah, that's my franchise player, but my franchise player is a true point guard. So it's like no, you can't ask him to be fucking Kobe.
No,
Just 'cause
I'm
he
not
your
asking him to
franchise
be
player.
Kobe. What I'm saying is, if he averages 10 assists, then you need 12 assists in the playoffs because
They gotta hit the
playoffs.
shots. It's assists. It's
I
different.
get what you're saying.
It's different.
But I ain't gonna lie. His other pieces, they been playing good. I ain't gonna lie.
They
His
gotta
team
hit.
been playing good.
Yeah.
Neesmith
O-
haven't played.
Obi been playing good.
Neesmith haven't been.
Obi been playing
Nemhart
Hasn't
been
been the
playing
same.
good.
Nemhart
You
been
feel what I'm
playing
saying?
okay.
The only person
he
that
been
I
playing
say
okay to me.
ain't been
He been
playing
okay.
as good is Miles Turner.
And
Hasn't been
Neesmith.
playing
No,
as
I'd
Miles
say
Turner,
Turner
he
has
been a
his
cone.
moments.
He been a damn cone out there.
Yeah, but he
He
definitely
been-
has his moments on
Nemhart
offense too.
been
Man,
playing
that
good.
nigga
He
was,
only
he's
playing
not been playing
defense
good
hard.
this series,
Yeah,
bro.
and that's
Huh?
iffy.
Nemhart ain't been playing good.
That's what I'm
either.
saying.
He only
He
been
been
having like
playing okay.
a
No,
9
bro, they
to
haven't
11
been-
points.
And that's iffy.
Miles Turner ain't been playing the same. Neesmith ain't been playing the same. And Nimar been playing the same though.
Neesmith hit like
He been playing the same.
3-4 threes. I think not the last game, but the game before the last game.
Mhm.
He be playing
hit
the
like
same.
four-
though.
he hit like 4 threes.
He consistently play like that. But Neesmith usually play above, and I say Miles Turner is playing below. Like he
Yes. I
3
agree with
rebounds.
that.
Bro, I
Yeah,
think one
yeah,
nigga they lost, he had like
definitely, yeah.
9 points and 3 boards. I'm
Mhm.
like, bro,
Yeah,
Yes.
nah.
you a 10-year vet.
Yes.
You a
Yeah.
10-year vet.
To the point where Rick
Yeah.
Carlisle was like, "Yeah, no, come here, come over
like, bro,
here,
you're
come sit
you're
over
a
here beside
10-year
me."
vet, bro. You
Yeah.
can't do
Yeah.
that. 9
Yeah,
points
no.
and 3 boards. Like,
You
are you
can't.
serious?
No.
Cause Siakam they was like, "Yeah, no, Siakam just gonna play the five."
What's up?
In a lot of these
Closing.
possessions, yeah, a lot of these closing situations, Siakam just been running the five, cause he got the mismatch. So it's like, cause they
Everywhere.
bigs can't check Siakam. When
Everywhere.
Siakam is aggressive, they can't check him, man.
He got to stay aggressive too.
He
though.
has to.
So it's like it's still OKC series to lose.
For
To
sure.
be honest,
I think it's been like that whole time.
it has. That's when like and it still is.
I think it's been like that whole time.
Yeah, that's why I think it's going to 6. That's why I don't think they're going to 7 because they don't. The team is too good overall.
But
Like
then
Pacers
you
are
right.
playing good, but when you have that talent, bro, you could definitely steal a game as long as everybody, you know what I'm saying, do what they.
I mean,
do what
let's
they do.
let's be honest. On paper,
Easier
they don't
said than
have
done.
a Shea, and so on paper, they supposed to be really beating them. Like it's not supposed to be 2-2.
On paper,
Whoa,
Indiana,
they don't have a Chet either.
on paper, Indiana shouldn't be here. So it's like that's what
Yes,
I'm like, I can't
exactly.
go about on paper.
But that's my point. Like they
I don't know about how
are
they actually
playing
playing when I
above-
watch them.
They're playing above what they supposed to play right now. If I'm being honest,
Who?
And they came back to
The
earth. They
Pacers.
coming back to earth right now.
I can
and they
see that.
still
I can
tied.
see
And it's
that.
still tied.
and it's still tied.
Miles Turner has not been playing the same. And Neesmith haven't been playing the same. And it's still
And it's
tied.
still tied up.
And then I ain't gonna lie, Mathurin. I think he didn't had a 25+ game
did.
off the
He
bench.
played
at
out his
least
mind.
every series.
He played out his. He been. That's been the dude that I'm like.
and
y'all
Toppin
need
has
to
been
play
playing.
him.
Toppin has been playing good the whole
Yeah,
series.
Toppin's
the
Toppin's
whole
hitting
playing
playoff
shots.
good. Matherin has
And
been playing good,
McConnell always come in
McConnell
and,
just been-
and be a
McConnell-
pest.
Yeah.
So it's like they bench. I always said I was saying I think Indiana bench was better, and they showing it. They bench is better, but
Yeah,
they still
yeah.
they just don't got a Shea, literally.
I mean, you got Hartenstein that's on the bench. You got,
Well, he started last game.
last
He
game.
started
but-
most of the year.
But you got Caruso on the bench, coming off the bench.
I got Mathurin over Caruso though.
Caruso been playing good though.
Yeah, Caruso hooping.
Caruso
You
been
said
playing
what?
good.
Caruso been hooping. Yes, I said I got Mathurin over Caruso.
You got Mathurin over
Yes, I have
Caruso.
Mathurin
I'll
over
give you that.
Caruso.
I
Mathurin's a bucket.
got that too. Because
Mathurin just plays for the Pacers.
I think
And
it's a 50-50 on the
the only thing that I say about that
Caruso
is
play his
the
role
most
good.
that
He just
Caruso
played a
has
great
scored
role.
in these series is like a dub. And
That's the most he
Mathurin has
scored in the whole
scored
playoffs.
Yes.
Yeah,
and Mathurin
but-
has scored more than that.
Yeah, but
off the bench.
you-
Off 20, bro, this man scored, bro. He's averaging
Yeah.
over 1 point a minute. Like, this,
Come on
he'll
now.
come out the bench,
That's what I'm saying.
30 points
Yeah.
in 20 minutes. Nigga, what?
That's what I'm saying.
when you
That's
get in
efficient
the,
as fuck.
when you get in the shots that
Bro, it's still
the
30
amount of
points in
shots
20
Caruso ain't
minutes.
getting. I understand that.
20 minutes.
But when you have the ball in your hands, you can do that.
Caruso
get up a lot of
can,
shots.
But Caruso
But that's
getting
not his
the
fucking
minutes
role.
though. He getting the same minutes, but he just
He's
getting a
the same
dub.
minutes.
Yeah,
If
but
that,
he-
he's barely getting
he's
a dub,
not
bro.
getting
The
He
nigga-
got, he
those
got a
shots.
dub last game.
he's not getting
Yes,
those
last game.
shots. That's what I'm
He got
saying. He's
another
not
game.
getting
With,
Mathurin
he got
shots.
2 games with a dub. He got 2
You
games
gotta
with
show
a
me
dub.
that. You gotta show me that.
And so like he been playing good.
No, Caruso's been hooping, but he's
Yeah,
not about
but
to say
I was about to say
he
no.
scoring.
I think Benedict is better though off the bench.
Like I have Mathurin over him. I'm not lying.
Same.
And Caruso nice though. Like he be hooping.
Okay.
He play his role. He play his role perfect. Like you can't ask for a better role player than Caruso. Like that's why it's like I see what you're saying because you can't ask for Caruso to play up. He play his role exactly how it's supposed to be, and so is Mathurin. He come
For
off the
sure.
bench and he's doing that shit just as well as Caruso is playing defense.
Okay, wait. Let me ask y'all this because it's really dependent on coaching, like, because that's who really controlling these
Right.
rotations. You feel what I'm saying? I think Rick Carlisle is doing a better job at
Facts.
really. You feel what I'm saying?
Using his team.
using his whole team, and really getting the most. Like, dang, what's the OKC coach name? I can't think of his name right now.
He a young coach.
Young
but
dude is having a tough time trying to pull that out of his role players as far as his bench players.
He lost confidence in him. Like he not playing him like he was. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at their minutes. I'm like, bro, you barely playing. Isaiah Joe not playing for real.
Yeah.
Kassan Wallace, you been playing
Wallace
him,
is-
but he's not
Yeah.
playing
He
as
not
good.
play- he can't get it out of
I don't
him.
know. He
Wiggins, you not playing
He
Wiggins.
not playing Wiggins. He can't get it out of Wiggins.
It's like, bro, you can't be like, I need y'all to. You can't look at them. I need y'all to play harder while pulling your minutes away. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You can't do that. You
Yeah,
can't do that.
I need you to play harder, and in these minutes that I'm giving you,
8
I-
minutes.
Yeah,
No,
I need you because you
No.
only play 8 minutes. I need you to play hard as
No,
shit for
but you
these
play-
8
but you-
minutes,
but you
bro.
play me-
I need you to play hard as shit.
You play me
Okay.
more than that.
Okay, all
You
right,
play
hold
me
on,
more
wait.
than that. So you ask me,
Alright.
like that's hard.
I think
Yeah,
that's
but it's the playoffs. I need to play these niggas
Hey,
who are
so
better than
can't-
you a
can't-
little bit
and-
more.
But we haven't did this the whole year. So
But you
can't
gotta
expect
think-
that.
Stay to the scripts. What you saying?
Rick
to the
Rick
script.
Carlisle is.
Rick
a-
Carlisle haven't changed
That's
the
what I'm
fucking
saying. Rick
This
Carlisle
nigga,
just
y'all,
been
start,
playing
y'all
even
didn't start
Steven.
Hartenstein.
No,
And then wonder why y'all down.
They
y'all
did the
just
same
tied
thing
2-2.
and only lost 14 games, so y'all saying stick to it in the playoffs.
Y'all
You
only lost
have
4
to,
bro.
bro.
First of all, that's
Yeah.
impressive. Y'all only lost 14
Facts.
fucking games.
Yes,
How many games?
And then they
how many
switched
games
it up.
Warriors lost 79, 3
9.
and 9. That's only
Yes,
5
9.
fucking games away.
yes.
So it's like y'all. This should be done in 6. Like
Yeah,
y'all
that's
didn't
what I
even start
said.
That's what I
Hartenstein the
said,
first
on paper,
game.
they're-
Hartenstein
yeah.
been hooping.
Yes.
Like what?
Yeah,
and
he's been
Kassan
all right.
And Kassan Wallace clearly has been playing better
Yeah.
off the bench.
Yeah.
He has not been playing that well as a starter.
He's inconsistent, but he does. I've seen a couple times when he was hooping though.
All of them can hoop, but
Hooping.
he's better off but that's what made their bench strong because all of them was coming off the bench like that. And Kassan Wallace had the ball in his hand.
Yeah, but
he had the
then
ball in his hand when he playing it with Shea and Jalen and
Shea
Chet.
got the rock.
who do you bring off the bench? You got to bring Hartenstein
You got the
off
same bench.
You got to bring
No, you
Hartenstein
don't.
off
He
the
been
bench
starting
'cause
the whole time.
Who's your other
Now all
big
of a
other
sudden-
than them
now
two?
all of a
They
sudden
gotta
they
play
played
both.
small.
They
That's how
played-
they played.
No, they played 2 bigs a lot. When Chet was healthy, they was playing.
No,
Yes.
no. I'm talking about when they
Yes.
got off the bench. They played small. They used to bring Wiggins
Okay,
in. They
yes,
had
no, their
they used to have
bench-
Jalen
yes,
Williams,
you right.
the Asian, the
Yes.
Asian Jalen, the other Jalen Williams. They
Uh-huh.
had him at the 5. He
Yes.
like 6'9".
I see
Then they
what
had
you're saying.
Kawan Williams, the other
Yeah.
one. Damn, all these Williams.
Because
And then they had Wiggins, Kassan, and Isaiah Joe.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
have
but
not
they-
been doing that.
Yeah, but they ain't do it.
They
They ain't
went
doing
away
that
from that
now.
because
Yeah,
I mean,
that
in the playoffs-
that ain't gonna last in the
But hold on,
playoffs.
wait.
Why?
I was about
Why?
to say-
But okay, you saying it's not gonna last. But you got Indiana who has not
Who's
changed the
doing
script.
that?
They didn't
That's
change the
true.
script. They playing that shit the same. And then at that, you had one series where we gonna play Tony Bradley instead of Thomas Bryant more
Mhm.
because Mitchell Robinson.
Because
he
that's a
was so
matchup.
big.
Yes.
That was the only one. That was only one sub that he changed for real.
Mhm.
They really changed. They changed the starting lineup and then they changed the minutes
Yes.
from the bench. When it was
But
good, that's a good bench. Like,
That's
OKC had the,
because
we were
Rick
saying, okay,
Carlisle
we won't
is
say
him.
Indiana had the best bench. We were saying OKC had the best bench all year.
Yeah,
And all of a
but
sudden you're not playing them.
yeah, we in the finals.
But then
I
I'm
need my
expect-
best niggas on the floor. I need my
That-
best
no,
niggas on
that's
the
not
floor.
your. But that's
But
not
that's
why
how
you
it
was
works,
winning. You
though.
was winning because of your debt. You weren't winning just because your best players was doing that. You winning because of your debt, bro.
That's true, but what I'll say is even deep teams in the playoffs shorten their
Yes.
rotation.
Yes.
Like
That
that's
doesn't mean most of the time they don't win like that.
a lot of teams. Like
I need-
we
Most
was
of them
winning
don't
like
like
that
that.
when the Warriors had deep teams.
Curry and them
We
was playing 37, 38, 39 minutes,
Playing
bro.
y'all bench, bro.
What I'm saying is,
No,
I'm
no,
not-
no,
that's
no,
not
no,
what
no.
I'm
We're not saying
That's
that
not
the
what I
bench was
said. I
not
said
the
we
bench won't
shortened
play.
the
We're
That's
talking.
rotation.
We're talking. I said difference between
That's not
short
what
and
I was saying.
That's a
rotation.
6 man.
They didn't just shorten the rotation, bro. They still playing all of them and
We-
barely playing them. That's not
Exactly.
shortening the
I
rotation.
get what you.
You're still
that's not
taking
what I'm
away
saying,
everybody's
though.
minutes.
I get what you're saying because I agree that he do need to play his dudes and have more confidence in his dudes.
Yeah.
However, you can't play everybody in the playoffs.
But-
No.
all the time.
Did y'all not just listen to what y'all not hearing what I said? He's still playing all of them.
Yes, he is.
So what are you talking about? He's not shortening the fucking. He's not shortening. He didn't cut it. He didn't cut it.
he's
It don't
cutting the
make more-
minutes.
He's cutting the minutes. Then it's like, but it makes more sense. It makes more sense what y'all saying. It makes more sense
Yeah.
to shorten the lineup and then play all of them and barely let them play. You got no
Yeah.
rhythm. We played basketball.
don't have
we
no
about to
rhythm.
get on the court for 4 fucking
And
minutes.
they don't have no
Yeah, but
confidence.
You ain't
yeah,
got no rhythm like that.
yeah. You know, right
Like,
now,
come on, what
right
you
now, I
talking
don't.
about?
Right now, I don't need you to get in rhythm.
So
We're gonna
don't
give the
play
ball to
them niggas
Shea.
at all, is
We're
what
gonna
I'm
get him.
saying.
Nah,
You
you.
need
I
to
need right now as a coach, bro. I need you to give this nigga a break for 4 minutes. I need
Low-key.
you to give him a break for
Low-key.
5 minutes, and I
can't-
need you to.
I can't
I need you
blame
to.
it.
I need you to work as hard as
Okay.
as
I can't.
as
I'm not
hell.
mad at that.
And then
Okay.
after
I'm not mad at
that,
that.
when he's ready to go,
You know
I'm gonna
what?
pull your ass out. You know
not
why?
mad.
Are you better than him?
You're
No.
not.
Okay, I need this nigga on the court right now. I need him on the court right now for as long as I can get him on the court.
You know what?
I just think
because
it
you're
made
not
more-
better than
I
him.
think it made more sense to go 8 deep, then play and then go 10 deep, and
They go
these
10
niggas got no
deep
rhythm.
and they don't have no
That's
rhythm.
all- I
That's
think
fair.
It just makes more sense.
I think
Well, I just
nine
need
is a
my
safe
MVP.
number.
They don't. They
in my
don't.
supporting cast.
Most people don't play 9. When you talk
No,
about
they
cutting
don't.
it, no,
You
they
right.
they cut
No,
that shit
eight.
to 8.
They
Eight,
do.
That's
seven,
what Tiz was doing, and he's
eight,
mad
seven.
at Tiz for doing it.
That's
Yeah,
a
but-
Cut
perfect.
his shit to 7 to 8.
That's a
Yeah, but
perfect
Tibbs
segue
Tibbs
to
was-
Tibbs.
He was
Hold
OD.
on,
I'm
hold
not saying he
on,
won't
hold on.
OD.
Hold on, because
But-
Tibbs
perfect
just got
sense,
fired. That
perfect
was a
segue.
perfect segue. Tibbs just got fired.
He got fired for cutting for what?
Because
what?
he was playing his dudes
Not
too
using his
much.
debt. Not
Yes.
using his debt.
I-
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Y'all making my point. With
yeah,
this
but-
OKC shit.
in a regular game, a regular
Nah,
a
he
regular
got fired for
season
the
game,
playoffs, nigga. It was
and
worse.
Johnson
He got fired for
and Brunson is playing 42 minutes in a
All
regular
of-
season game. No, man. No,
Okay,
man.
hold
I'm
on,
sorry,
wait.
man.
I
You
can't-
gotta.
how can
you
y'all
gotta-
make the case of shorten it and I only need you for 3 minutes?
That's not the case.
And
I'm
then
trying to
say,
make.
nah, Tiz
Bro,
OD.
this bro
What?
in the regular season
No,
is
we
different
talking
from the
no,
finals,
fuck that.
bro.
We talking the playoffs.
No, that's what I'm saying.
They
You
was
play.
complaining about the
I ain't gonna
minutes.
lie.
They was complaining
They was
about the
complaining
minutes
about minutes before though.
and the
But
playoffs.
before,
I'm still
though.
with D
Both.
on this one because
Both.
it was both. But
He
the
was
only
doing it for a
thing is
minute.
he was
since
doing it the
All-Star
whole
break.
year. Yeah,
Right.
He been doing this whole
At least
year.
the All-Star break.
So I'm pretty sure if
how can
if
y'all-
they
you
was
can't
like,
expect- But you can't expect Tiz to change that shit in the playoffs. That's
not.
what y'all asking.
He's
It's like,
not.
nigga, how can the fuck y'all expect him to change that shit in the playoffs?
He should have been doing
in
the whole
regular-
time.
He's doing it in the regular season. What the
Well,
fuck are we
look.
talking about?
during the regular season, that's why them niggas is complaining because they like, nah, bro, we need a break. And right now in the playoffs, bro, I can't give you a break. This the playoffs. So that's on Tibbs to not use his bench. But when you develop your bench in the season, then them 4, 5, 6 minutes, when you come in, you get you a
They gonna be-
bucket.
they gonna be
You
confident.
defend, and
But
all
we
right,
have-
you
we-
get your
but
6 minutes and you gone.
like you
Because
said-
now my man's is ready now.
Like
He
you
got
said,
water,
we-
he got air.
We don't all play basketball. Clearly, that's not what's happening.
That's
Well,
what happens.
I
That's not the
mean-
reality.
I
Like,
mean-
they coming in giving you 6 minutes. It's really just a breather. You can't ask me to go out here and play great.
And
You're
get 4
asking me-
minutes
you-
and
but
get a
you ask-
rhythm.
You asking?
That's
You're
tough.
not asking me to play great.
That's
You're
hard.
asking me to give you a breather.
Yes, I
You
can.
asking me to be
Yes,
a
I can.
placeholder?
Yes, I
That's
can.
hard.
Yes, because it's part of your contract, and I'm paying you $2.4
But
million
but the
every
only
year
thing is,
for this three
what
3-year
results
project.
are
You're
you
not talking about logically,
expecting?
you're talking about
You're talking
emotionally.
about-
But I'm just saying.
Logically, yeah, duh.
I'm just saying, yeah.
It's my job. I'm gonna go do it. But
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
don't-
Emotionally
it's
too.
like,
I get
fuck you, nigga.
yeah, I get
Not
paid
saying
to
that, but it's like, it might be like, God damn.
I get paid to do this. So like
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna do my job.
I agree to this, so I'm gonna do my job. Your
gonna do
job
my-
is to go
I
out
mean,
here
they
for 6
doing
minutes.
it, of course.
For
It's
six-
not like they said, no, I'm not about to get on the court. No,
All
why?
right then.
They're
So
not saying that, but I'm saying
that's
that
what I'm saying.
You can't be mad. All I'm saying is you can't be mad that nigga go in there and shoot 0 for 3.
And then
and
not
he only
in
had
rhythm.
8 minutes.
Yes.
Well, I need you to be a little bit better. I need you to get layup first.
Clearly.
I need you to get layup first. All right, set a couple picks and get comfortable in your 6 minutes. You need to do a lot, you know. You need to be busting your ass for the 6 minutes, bro. Because after that, I need my man's back in.
Coach Woody.
No, that's
All
why I
right?
cried because
I need my man's back in. But
That's why
right
I
now,
cried.
for the
If
6
I
minutes,
didn't-
Y'all would definitely rather play with
If
me.
I know
Y'all
I'm
would
getting the
definitely
game
rather
for
play
6
with me.
minutes,
You see what
Come
I'm
on,
saying?
bro.
Everybody not
It's
the same.
bro,
Everybody not the
tripping,
same.
bro. In them
to
6
get
They
minutes,
not
something
about to
like
play
that,
hard
bro.
in 6 minutes.
in them
Bro,
6
nobody
minutes,
get out.
I'm getting 2 points,
every time
2
I-
rebounds,
no,
2 assists,
every
and
time
then
I
I'm
touch the
gone.
ball, I'm shooting a 3 every time, and I'm not
See,
passing.
and
that
that's
bitch.
how you get 6 minutes to 4 minutes.
That's cool.
There you
I'm
go.
coming out
There you
anyway.
go.
I'm coming out anyway. I'm
It
coming out
literally,
anyway.
it's not about that. It's all. It's
You want me
sometimes
to be
about the
efficient?
playing style.
You want me to be
That's what I'm
efficient
saying.
in
Like
6
it's a
minutes?
certain kind of
I gotta
player.
get my
Yeah.
shots
You
up.
can't get your joint in 6 minutes if you a certain kind of player.
Guess
if you
what?
a rhythm player, you can't do that.
Guess what? Oh well, you a rhythm player. You better
as a
catch your
coach-
rhythm
but
running.
As a coach, you supposed to know that, and that's how y'all lose. Cause you the coach, you supposed to know stuff like that.
Man, we got the MVP.
That's how y'all down. That's how y'all 2-2 versus a team that y'all better than.
We got a unicorn. No,
Yeah.
bro.
That's
I
why
need
it's
my
2-2
unicorn.
versus a team that
I
y'all
need my
better than.
unicorn on the court. I need you to give him a breather for 5 minutes,
Okay.
and then after that, that's it.
Okay, all right. So hold on, wait.
I need my unicorn back in.
Speaking of Tibbs and the New York Knicks, all right. Y'all know the owner of the Knicks, Dolan. He got Tibbs up out of there, okay. But then what he decided to do was he decided to go interview a whole bunch of coaches who already got a job. It's a whole bunch of coaches out there who not head coaches, okay.
Bro, I ain't hear about none of this.
But he went to go.
I heard a little bit.
So basically, Dolan and the Knicks are deciding to interview a lot of, or try to ask the league to talk to a lot of coaches. Like they tried to talk to Jason Kidd, they tried to talk to Ime Udoka, they tried to talk to Finch. Who else they tried to talk to? They tried to talk to like another coach. I can't think of off the top. But they tried to talk to T Wolves. I know they tried to talk to Udoka.
Okay.
And they tried to talk to they tried to get permission to talk to Kid. And
Okay.
They gotta talk to kids.
I think they did
I thought they did too.
But
seen
I
the
don't really
headline.
know what the full story is. But what I do know is they've been trying to talk to coaches with jobs that
don't make
presumably
sense.
got to go back to their team. And so if I'm a coach and somebody try to come interview me and I say, yeah, how do I go back to my team if I don't get that job now? Like, I got to go back and coach y'all now after I done tried to
Yeah.
trade y'all.
Bro, this about money, so it don't even matter.
It is.
The players
okay.
low key. I think the players low key know, like, bro, nigga, it's about the
So
money.
you saying they just taking to the chin like
yeah,
it's a
'cause
business.
It's a business, yeah.
It's business.
I'm gonna be real. If
Okay.
they're not taking it like that, then it's like you can't
They
be in
need
this.
to be more.
Like,
You gotta be more responsible,
We're
more mature about
mature.
it.
where's
It's a
Kid coaching
business.
at now?
Man,
He's
he's
at the
in
Mavs.
Dallas, right?
Yeah, he in
I
Dallas.
wouldn't.
I
Yeah,
don't think
I
he
think-
want to be there.
Yeah, I don't think he want to be there, so I think they allowed that.
Oh my
Because-
gosh!
Because
I
he
don't
didn't
know
have
why
nothing to do
not.
with Luka trade.
Yeah,
He didn't have nothing to do with Luka trade. He
I
didn't
mean,
know
that's
nothing about
fine.
that.
You
So that made
got
the
you
most
still
sense.
got the number 1 pick.
Man, I don't know Young Buck.
He's not drafted.
I don't know Young Buck. I ain't never seen him play. All I know is Luka is like that, and y'all just traded him away for a bag of
Man.
Skittles and AD.
Man, look, they
And,
said that
and wasn't JK under the last person that ran it? What you call it? He under
Mark Cuban.
Yeah, so
Yes,
you
he
know,
was
Yeah,
on
you know
the
the new owner probably trying to come clean house. Like,
Yeah, but I
Jason
mean,
Kidd is not his guy. He didn't hire Jason Kidd. That's true. So that's a good point as well. I just think that
yeah,
cause think about like Udoka, like, and Chris Finch, like, I'm not gonna, especially if I had success with my team, I'm not gonna go talk to the Knicks just because y'all the Knicks.
Yes, they
I
will.
mean,
yeah.
I'm just saying me.
It's the money.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
money.
just saying
I'm about to say if he
Yeah.
get paid more, you
But the
never
only
know.
thing is, in the NBA right now,
4
we
years,
living
100 mil.
we living through an era in the
It's a
NBA
good
that we
team.
never seen coaches have this level of instability of their job. Nobody job safe. If you a coach, nobody job safe.
Oh,
They
no,
firing
But,
you.
I mean, that kind of give them a reason.
Nobody.
That give them a reason to be like, I'm gonna take this interview because y'all can fire
Yeah.
me at any moment.
Yeah.
But then the Knicks could hire you this year and fire you next year. They did the same thing to Monty Williams.
He'll get
You
another
know you gotta
job.
Yeah.
perform.
Well,
You
not
know-
the
you know you
Knicks,
gotta
but
He'll get
perform.
another
Yeah.
job. It's
For
just a
sure,
kid.
you're right.
Yeah.
But I know as a worker, you want job security.
But they know the profession.
Yeah.
And it ain't no
Man,
Johnson
Jason
Curry in
Kidd
the NBA.
good. He don't care.
Right. 4 years,
Yeah,
100 mil.
That's a good point too.
59.9 guaranteed.
So let me
Yeah.
ask you this:
He good.
if y'all is the owner of the Knicks, why y'all not trying to go look at available coaches or assistant coaches?
Because if they don't get if they don't get Jason Kidd, you know who they getting.
They try.
Who?
Brunson dead. They're gonna make him the head coach.
You think so?
Nah.
If
I
they,
think
if
that's
they don't if they don't get nobody.
So
What they
what
call-
I what I
what they
read
call that?
was
That's a That's a what they call that when you
What they call it?
when you in cahoots with your people?
that's
Nepotism.
no,
Nah,
it's
nah.
not conspiracy. It's
Yeah, not. I can't remember.
I can't think of the
I'm
word,
think
but
of
yes,
it. We
people
gonna come
get
back to it.
fined
Yeah,
for
It's
collusion,
him.
basically. Like,
yeah,
Man,
kind
they not getting fined for that.
no, I ain't gonna lie,
Huh?
No.
but
Huh?
so.
Why they
What you
getting fined
mean?
for that?
I can
For
hire
what?
whoever I
But what I'm
want.
saying
Yeah.
is they gotta
Yeah,
ask.
but-
The reason why they not getting fined because they've been asking for permission to do these things, and some people been saying no, you can't talk to my coach.
Yeah, they got
Right.
turned down 4 times.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
man, I
Yeah,
didn't
they
even
got
know
turned
that.
down 4 times.
Oh,
Yes.
they've been hunting.
because
Yeah.
they. But that's my
they
question.
in
Like,
trouble.
why you ain't trying to go after? It's a whole bunch
That's
of
why
other
I say they
coaches
might
that
gotta
are-
get Brunson dead.
Because I'm the Knicks.
Yeah,
So
With
the
the
ones,
Knicks.
I'm the Knicks. I got a bag.
yeah.
I have a good. Not only do I got a bag, I got a good team.
okay.
And
Yeah.
I want the best coaches.
Yeah.
So
And we
the,
just went to the conference.
It's a power
finals.
move. It's
Right.
just a power
one
move.
thing that I seen was
If y'all,
that-
if Luke can go to the, if Luke can go to LA, nigga, I can grab a coach.
If,
Yep.
if Bronny can come to LA, nigga, we can
Yeah,
get
Barney go, I can grab a coach. Dead ass.
the
I'm an
one,
owner.
the,
I'm an
the
owner.
one thing that
I
I
can grab a
did see
coach.
was
Yeah.
they're trying to get Giannis, and if you know,
You talking about
Kid-
the Lakers?
Kid
I mean,
used to
Oh my
Kid,
Knicks,
gosh,
the
here
Knicks.
we
Kid
go.
used to coach Giannis.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he has a
He
relationship
the
with
one who
Giannis
developed Giannis
Exactly.
to like a guard.
into what he is, and so they trying to get Kid. Like Kid was their number one prospect because they trying to get Giannis.
How long was Kid coaching the Mavericks?
over there for about.
Probably like
For the
3-4
who?
years almost. at
Yeah, I
least.
was here to say
Yeah.
3-4 years.
Yeah, at least
Maybe.
He was there,
Mhm.
bro. He was there a year because Carlisle wasn't there too. Carlisle was at with Luka like a year or two,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Yeah.
and
And
the
then they
kid ever
switched.
since.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Because
So
kid was on the somebody else bench.
he
when
was
got fired
on
from the
Brooklyn bench.
Yeah, it was Brooklyn
right?
with Nash and them. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was on Brooklyn bench,
Mm-hmm.
and so yeah, no, he is the player. I mean, he's the coach that Giannis has a good relationship with. Out of the not available, but just coaches that's
Yeah.
not really.
Don't
But
know
good.
what
who
Doc
are
Rivers
they
doing.
giving up for Giannis?
Ooh,
What
that's
you
a
mean?
good
The first
question.
four,
The Knicks.
the first round
Do
picks
they
for
have
like the
draft
next
picks?
4
So
years.
They giving up. They giving up
I'm not
OG.
taking that from the Bucks.
They giving up OG. Who
For
else?
the next 4 years?
I'm not taking that. I need players now.
They giving up OG.
Okay,
Who-
who? All right, DG. All right,
They giving up OG.
Who you
Who
want?
else? Who else?
who you want? Who you
yeah,
want? This
OG,
Giannis.
OG,
Who you want?
OG, Josh. Right,
Who you want?
right. Oh,
'Cause
the
this is-
only other person not you
Josh
you
Hart.
taking is
Yeah, they gonna take. Josh.
Brunson.
They probably gonna take Josh. Hart.
yeah, they're gonna
ask
take
him.
Josh.
Yeah.
They taking Josh.
That
Um,
Villanova shit is over.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
over.
yeah.
it's OV.
Yeah,
That's
Bro,
it.
it was over when they let DiVincenzo go.
Yeah, it was good.
It was
Okay.
over after
That
that.
is it.
So they ain't worried about that shit.
DiVincenzo was decent in the playoffs. I think they should
Shout
have
out
kept him.
DiVincenzo.
But who else they
former
giving up?
Warrior.
Because they gonna need 3 niggas. For
No.
There we go.
I need 3 niggas in
And
a
a
pick.
pick, yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
need 3 niggas in 2
And
picks.
multiple picks.
That's what I'm saying.
So-
Yeah, no.
So I need
more than one
OG.
pick.
I need Josh Hart.
OG, Josh Hart.
I need Mitchell Robinson,
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
and I need a first round pick, and maybe a draft swap. But yeah,
Pick swap.
yeah, pick
That's
swap.
For Giannis?
That's
That's
enough
not
for,
bad.
That's not enough for me.
That's not enough. Three
Giannis is an MVP. Like, bro, what are we talking about?
players and 2 first round picks.
Bro, Rudy
Or a
Gobert
pick swap?
went for 5 first
Bro,
rounders.
did you see how much, bro?
Huh?
First of all, what the Thunder did with that PG shit,
the
I'm
whole
not
game.
lowballing
Yeah,
nothing.
that
the whole
was
game.
Y'all got me fucked up.
crazy.
Killed the whole game.
That was
Y'all got me
crazy.
fucked up.
Killed-
They
killed the
had
whole
like
game.
12,
They
10
were
picks
smart.
out of that shit.
They
Nigga,
were
I
smart.
don't even know what I want.
Killed the whole game.
You know
They
what?
were smart.
Fuck it, nigga. Give me cat.
Yep.
If I'm not getting cat, y'all can't get.
We not
we
even talking. We not
Okay.
even talking.
We not even
Okay.
talking. If I
I
can't
can
get
give you
cat,
cat,
we
but
not
I
even
can give you cat though. I give you cat.
Nigga, I need
Sorry,
cat.
cat. Sorry, cat. Yeah.
I don't need.
I think
I ain't
Cat is
missing
out of there though.
Cat.
I think
OG.
they gonna- yeah, for,
Nah, I think they like cat.
No,
I'm
they-
saying for
they gonna try to
Giannis.
keep
I'm
him.
saying for Giannis though.
Yeah,
Nah,
for
he outta
yeah,
there.
for Giannis, yeah.
So it was OG Cat,
OG
and Josh
Cat.
Hart, and a pick. Or
Josh
two?
Hart and a pick, yeah,
That equal out because
yeah, because Cat is bringing
Yeah.
that
that'll equal out.
and a
That's
first
not
round
bad.
pick,
I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie.
That's not bad at
That's
all.
not bad.
Yeah, so you got Jalen Brunson, Giannis, and then who else? Because that's it.
Because they already ain't had no depth.
That's
They already
it.
ain't had no depth.
That's it.
Michael.
Okay. You keep Michael. Nah,
Yeah.
Michael might have to go.
I
too.
might need that nigga.
But you gotta,
Michael might have to go
they gotta
too.
grab somebody. They might take
To
Kuzma.
afford him?
They might
Yeah.
take
Okay.
Kuzma. Give me
Okay.
Yeah.
Nigga, I need Kuzma. You don't want Kuzma. Give me Gary Trent. Give me Gary. You don't want
Ah,
or Porter.
Not for all of them.
I'll
Not
take
for all of
Porter.
them, though.
Gary. What you
I'll
mean?
take Porter.
Oh, we talking about Cat. Don't get me wrong, Cat.
Yeah. We was talking about. Okay,
and
so
OG and
yeah.
Josh.
yeah, but how much are you paying
Yeah,
for
they got
Giannis?
That's what I'm saying.
Giannis
Giannis
is
still
one-
Y'all,
Nigga,
y'all added more
They
people
paying the
though.
same.
No,
Cat
bro.
money is dead
No,
the same.
bro. No,
Yes, it
bro.
It's not
is.
just
Giannis
about the
is
money.
arguably the best player in the league.
Yeah,
Yes.
Cat is not
Yeah.
one of
It's
the
not-
best
it's
players
not
in the
just
league.
about
Giannis
money.
is arguably the best player
Bro,
in the
y'all
league.
just said Cat and OG and Josh. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, but y'all,
Yeah.
but y'all
Yeah.
adding
Okay, then you talking
Kuzma.
about- and then
Y'all adding Kuzma and all that. That
y'all don't want Kuzma. He didn't do nothing.
it
So
don't
I
matter.
care.
It don't
I
matter.
I don't want Kuzma. He didn't do nothing.
What I care
And then-
about that?
But
I'm negotiating. What are we talking about? I'm negotiating.
You don't know that I don't
You
want
don't
him.
want that nigga for he ain't do shit. Goddamn, Gary Trent.
Nah,
like,
man.
I don't want Gary Trent.
Nah,
bro.
man. Unless
I
they
would-
got some
I
people
would-
leaving in free agency.
I would take Porter.
Bro, I need that. So I need some players.
Yes, they do
Yeah,
need that.
but if that's
If I'm giving you 3 players, then this gonna try
yes,
to
but I'm giving you
Then this
I
one
think
is
they can
only
or
get
Giannis though.
Giannis and one more player. That's it. I don't think
Yeah,
they can
Knicks
get
can't give up too many players.
they can't. They don't
And if
have
they-
it. They don't
they
have
can't
it.
do
They
like
don't
that.
have it.
And you know they're not trying to
Got
give up
it
Cat.
like
If I'm
that.
being honest, they're not trying to give up Cat.
McBride.
Hell nah.
McBride
They're not
was
giving
was
up McBride.
was
You mean
here
Bruh,
and
I
there.
don't want him.
Nah,
Was here and there.
I don't want him.
Yeah, I'm about to say they
You,
not.
you what?
they're
You
not
think he
going-
better than Kuzma?
They're not going after McBride.
I don't want
What?
him.
Think he better than Kuzma? I have him shipped out there first boat to Australia. For
Shit.
sure.
Not the
They're not going after
Australia
McBride,
folks.
bro. I don't think they're
For
going
sure.
after
But I'm
McBride.
just saying, for Giannis, come on.
I don't think.
I
He's going.
need-
First of all,
I
we
need
entertaining
three-
this shit a little too much. I don't even think he's going to New York.
Nah,
Who you think the next coach
it's
gonna
possible though. But he going.
All I said that was because the Knicks is
What
really
coach is
trying
open?
to get Nick. I mean,
Yeah,
trying to get
yeah.
Kid, and that's
They
why
want-
they trying to get
be?
Kid.
They want to
'cause
go Jason Kidd.
Everybody
They-
keeps saying KD
they
going to the
crossing their
Spurs
fingers.
for some reason.
I don't think KD going to
I
the
don't know why
Spurs,
everybody-
Hold on.
man. I don't think he
So
going
where
to
y'all
the
think
Spurs.
KD going?
I don't know.
That is the question.
That's
I don't
rough.
He can go anywhere.
I mean, he might. He did talk
Hold on,
about
wait,
playing
hold
with the
on,
Heat.
hold on, wait. What's my question for
They
y'all?
ain't got
is,
no size.
What is KD goal? Do KD want to win? Do he want to win for real?
Yeah, I think he just want to win now because he already. Like,
It don't
think
seem
Yeah,
he
he
like
want to
he
win
wanna
one.
win.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Cause
It don't seem like
Why
that.
don't?
This the
don't
second
know.
team he been
He-
on
But
that is
okay,
like
wait, okay,
Yeah.
he
hold on,
okay
hold
with
on,
them
hold on.
losing.
For a
No, he
couple
was not
years,
okay
for a
with them
couple
losing, bro.
years.
He tried to get billed. It didn't work out. That's their fault.
I don't know, bro.
He didn't. You telling me he didn't try to win? They tried to win.
not
bro.
what I'm saying.
You
Them
got
super
it,
teams.
you
He
got
tried to
it.
make super teams.
You
He
got it,
tried
you
to
right,
win.
you
Y'all
right.
make like, bro. He didn't go nowhere for the money, bro. He had the money in the room.
I
Florida
don't
State,
know about
Florida
that.
State would have gave him his money. What are y'all talking about?
What I'm
I mean,
saying is,
I don't know about that.
I don't know if he really left it all out on the court.
I don't know about it. Right.
This nigga is 35 years old, averaging 26, shoot 50, 40, 90. Y'all, man, y'all disrespecting KD, bro. Stop fucking playing. He not trying to win. Are y'all fucking
Bro,
crazy?
That's why I
Just
asked.
because-
Y'all niggas
Why
crazy.
he leaving then?
Just because
They
you're
not doing. They have no
Bro, he tryna
debt.
win
They
for
can't
sure.
do nothing. What are
He
you talking
knew
about?
they ain't had no debt when he went
No,
there.
no, that wasn't true. They still had CP3 and 8, and they gave up that debt
They
for
did,
fucking
though.
Bill.
They
They
did
did.
for
They
sure.
gave that
Yes,
shit up.
CP3
Yes.
is 75
Yes.
years
That,
old.
bro, them
He's
niggas
still
just
a
went to the
point
fucking
guard.
championship.
hear that.
They
They
just
did.
went to the championship. Stop.
They
Don't
did.
disrespect them
CP3
like
is
that.
50
These
years
niggas
old,
just
bro.
went to the
and
championship.
then his shit
Yeah.
went.
They didn't have, bro,
Yes.
all they had to do was add KD
Yes.
and not touch that fucking team. That's all they had to do. They didn't have to touch that team.
If I'm getting
They-
KD,
all they-
but
bro,
if
all
you
that-
getting KD,
bro.
the team is gone.
All that Suns team need, bro. No, they was
you
not.
getting
gone.
KD, the team is
He,
gone,
when he first got there, they were still there. And CP3 was still there. They had him.
and you still have to pay that man his money. So
You
when
have
you pay
one whole
when
year.
you when
You have
you
one
pay
whole
him,
They did. You
When
right.
you
They
pay
only
him,
had
guess
The
what?
Suns needed was a
year.
point guard.
But the
No,
only
that's the
thing
only
about
thing the Suns
that,
needed.
the only
And they
thing
gave
that I
him
would
up.
say about that is that series that year where they had CP3 and Ayton,
yeah,
they played the Nuggets, and I feel like KD could have played better.
yeah.
I feel like it was a game where CP3 saved their ass, and that was the only reason why they won, because
he
CP3
didn't play-
saved them.
He didn't play in the He didn't play in the series with CP3.
He did. They played the Nuggets. They played.
With CP3 on the team?
He ain't played with CP3.
No, they traded CP3 and 8, and I just said that.
That's what I'm saying. You got to get rid of
No,
them
they didn't
people
have-
to
they
get
didn't
to.
have to.
No, you have to, bro.
They
I'm
didn't
giving you
have to,
KD.
bro.
Who
They
else?
did that by choice because 8 didn't want to be there.
So trade,
So they had to trade him. They didn't have to trade
Okay.
They didn't have to trade bro. They lacked the point guard the whole time, bro.
bro. But I gotta
I don't
give
know,
you.
bro.
I have to
Because
give
CP3
you.
real. came to
I
the
gotta give you
Warriors.
something.
That was a mistake.
What I'm
That
saying
was a
is,
mistake. I'm just.
that
That's my
first
opinion,
year-
bro. My opinion.
That first year,
Bro,
KD was
bro.
there with CP3.
Bro, they didn't play the whole year together. They didn't play that whole year. Hey, bro, Ayton, Aiden,
I
KD, CP3, and Bill.
I'm not talking about that.
Playing the whole year.
I'm talking about
They
the
didn't play
playoffs. I'm
They
talking
did
about
not.
the playoffs.
If they didn't play the whole year, how the fuck they play in the playoffs, Joe? They
They
didn't
played the whole
play.
year.
They never played. We never got to see them play together. They
I
all got
distinctly
traded.
what?
Yeah.
I need to fact check that. I need to fact check
That
that.
year they went to the championship. CP3, D Book.
I'm not talking about that
Okay,
year.
that next
I'm not talking
year?
about that.
You
I'm
telling me
not-
KD
No,
came?
I'm not
You
talking about
telling
that year either.
What year?
The year that
That was the very next year.
when KD came, I
I
mean,
KD came. That was the next year.
no. What I'm saying
Yeah,
is
it was.
the year when
So
no,
when
hold
did they
on, wait,
play
hold on.
together?
Give
When
me,
did they
Yeah,
play
go
They
ahead.
played
Fact,
together
yeah, fact
the
check that,
year-
bro. Fact check that, bro.
A whole year.
My thing is
That
though,
was a
like
mistake.
when you give
Y'all
when
can't
you
say KD not trying to win, bro. He tried to make a super team with his.
I'm
niggas.
just asking
and
if
the Nets.
he's
He tried with the
trying
Nets
to
too. He
win.
tried with everything.
That's
he
all
was
I'm
He
doing.
tried.
saying.
I'm
He
just
tried.
saying.
yeah, but making
he
a super
tried.
team don't mean like
Bro,
we
that's
gonna
his
win
mistake.
though.
But that's
his
yeah, he
mistake.
tried, but he
But
still
he
tried.
tried.
I get what you're
Nah,
saying.
I can't say
for sure.
KD won't try.
Like,
For sure. He definitely
you know.
tried. Where he gonna go? You think KD's gonna go somewhere for the money? Average 26.
But I'm saying,
Nothing?
though, you gotta
No.
go into a
He's
good.
not-
You gotta go into
He
a
trying
good
to win one
situation.
more. I think he's trying to win one more without being on the Warriors before he retired, bro.
No cap.
Nah, for real though, because he got to prove
That's
that
what
point.
he
He
is.
got to prove that
He's
point.
trying his hardest to.
Yeah, for
Trying his
sure.
hardest to.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
he should have
not.
never fucking left.
It's
For
not.
real.
It's not
And
gonna
nigga-
work
and-
with
bro.
Kyrie.
I wouldn't. Bro, I
and
would.
James
I would have won 5
Y'all
on y'all
talk
bitch
all-
ass
y'all
niggas
just-
and then left. Y'all got me fucked
Y'all just
up.
talk all that shit about me. Y'all
KD.
burnt my jersey.
KD.
Shit.
Go
Nigga,
back.
I win 6
Boom,
rings with
here
these
we
niggas.
go
For
right
sure.
here. 22-23, like I thought. KD and Chris Paul was on that team, and they
Okay.
lost. They lost to the This was the year that This is the year that the Nuggets won.
And who they lose to?
They lost to the Nuggets
The championship
in the first
team?
round.
The championship
in the
team?
first round,
The championship team.
they did.
Okay.
You're right.
In the first
But what I'm
round.
They
saying,
just-
but hold
they
on.
blew
What
that-
I'm
they
saying
blew
is,
that up.
no. What I'm saying is, I don't feel like. I feel like it could have been more done in that series. I'm not saying that they would have
What was
won.
the, what
I'm
was
not
the
saying that
series?
they
What
would
was
have
the
won.
What was the series?
I think it was like 4-1.
I was
Wasn't
about
it?
to say I think it was like
Nah,
4-1.
let's
Yeah,
check. Let's check.
low key. All right, you right.
Nuggets just won the
Yeah,
championship.
check
We
that.
talking
They
about-
did. No,
we
no,
talking
no.
about
You're
the
right.
Nuggets.
No,
Nuggets-
you're right.
Bro, if
But
Nuggets-
what I'm saying is
Nuggets
they
would beat
played
OKC.
together.
Nuggets
What I'm
would
saying
beat
is they,
OKC, them niggas
what I'm
at
saying
full
is
strength,
they
bro.
played together, and I don't
One
think, and I
season.
think they could have
Yeah.
played
They
better.
gave that shit
That's,
up.
that's my
They
point.
coulda beat
They could have
OKC.
played
was
better.
work, bro. OKC,
They
bro,
could have beat
OKC
OKC.
struggling.
They took him to game 7. What you
Bro,
mean?
and
Did
you
yeah.
not
watch it?
Aaron
No,
Gordon and Michael Porter was hurt.
I watched it.
Bro, Michael Porter's shoulder was hurt, and Aaron Gordon had a hammy.
Yeah, they
Them
probably
niggas was
they
hurt.
would have
They was
beat
gonna beat them
OKC. I'm
niggas.
not gonna lie.
telling- OKC
I'm
struggled
not
with. I
gonna lie.
said that was the championship.
If they don't,
That
if
was
they
the
don't,
championship.
if they don't blow that team up, they beat OKC.
That was the
next year.
championship,
I'm not
bro.
gonna lie.
If
If them niggas fully healthy,
don't know.
they gonna blow it up.
Oh no,
That's
no.
what I'm
Michael Porter
saying,
said
yeah.
that shit on the podcast.
Yeah,
one
he
time.
did.
no.
But he said that we'll make a deep run. They kind of made a deep run.
That's what I'm saying.
I hope they
though.
don't blow that shit up. Cause
Cause
them niggas
bro,
played.
they,
I'm
they
like,
still play.
if OKC win championship, Denver
Bro,
got to look
They
at themselves
already
like,
blew it up when they fired the coach.
Yeah, that was the
Facts,
start.
facts.
They
That was the
already
start of
blew
it.
it up.
Yeah,
It
you're
was
right.
already
You're right.
over.
That was the
They
start
didn't
of it.
want them to win.
Yeah, you're right.
Because
You're
they
right.
That's a
fired
fact.
the championship coach.
That was
Yeah.
that was a
You're right.
rigged shit right there.
Yeah.
That was some rigged
You're
shit.
right.
That was the start of it.
That was the
was.
beginning of the end.
So
They
a
said,
couple of
"Fuck y'all
them,
niggas.
a couple of them is getting traded.
Michael Porter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
no, Michael
gone.
Porter
Yeah, a
Jr. 's
couple
out
though.
of here.
A couple though.
He's up out of here.
He coming to the Lakers.
Yeah, no, he's up out of here.
I ain't gonna lie, him and
Why he trying to
God.
get everybody?
Everybody,
On his team?
anybody in
Him
free
and Aaron Gordon
agency.
might be gone.
They
The
won,
Lakers are
they
gonna
won
have
2
25
games.
people on their
They
roster.
lost
We can
4-2.
afford it.
But the game that I specifically remember, Chris Paul won them one of them games.
What point are you trying to? All right.
My point is,
the point,
I
I
don't
got a
feel
point I'm
like
trying to make.
my point
What point are you
is,
trying to make?
I feel like it could have been more that them as a team could have did. Like, I think they was a pretty good matchup for them, and I feel like
No,
the
they
Nuggets
wasn't.
handled them.
And the reason why
Like the
I
Nuggets
remember this, I
handled
remember
them.
this. They wasn't because Ayton could not handle Jokic, and they had no other.
Nobody
big.
can handle Jokic.
Not that, bro.
Nobody can handle Jokic.
Nobody
that's a-
can
I
handle
mean, that's a
Jokic.
fact.
Who was
MVP.
But
handling Jokic?
that's they big though.
Championship.
Who was
Yeah.
handling KD? Nobody. So that's what I'm
They got
saying.
2 wins. Denver was, bro. Come on, bro. Denver
They
won-
got 2
Denver
wins.
won the championship.
But
that
what I'm
year.
saying is, not off
Yeah,
KD
but-
back. Maybe
Off who
one of
back?
them wins was
Off
off.
who back.
Chris Pizzy won one of them games
All
for
right, so-
him.
Okay, so even
for
against
them.
okay, even against they lost, was he playing bad the whole series?
That's not what I'm saying.
okay.
what I'm saying
so
is-
anyway, the point I'm trying to make is they only had
They
one
only
year
year
had
and 1
them.
year. I agree with
And
that.
what I'm saying is, what they struggled with the whole time was having a point guard. Ayton don't
Yeah.
want to be there. Bye, Ayton. Bro, CP3, I could keep CP3.
Yeah, but I couldn't.
They traded
I
him
couldn't
that
because
next year. They traded him that next year.
because
I know that.
have-
That's what I'm saying.
I have to get rid of people for space for KD.
Exactly.
KD's already on the team.
But it's still a cap. D.
Okay, boom. Okay, it's a cap. We just got rid of Ayton. We don't have to pay Ayton. Y'all just traded these niggas to get Bill. Bill has a big contract. What are we talking about?
Yes.
There's no fucking difference.
That's what I'm saying. You got to make space. You got to make space.
There was no difference. What are,
I'm
y'all
leaving.
what are y'all saying?
I'm getting rid
Bill
of three.
contract is
I'm
the
getting
same.
rid of
That's not
3
what
to
I'm
4
saying.
people.
All I'm saying is, I feel like
That's what I'm saying.
that
It's the same
series.
price.
I feel like that series was
team
what
is just
messed it up.
The team that they have right now is just as expensive as the team they had back then. That's
Yes,
what I'm saying.
but they didn't have as
Probably.
many
And they
people.
didn't
have as
They
many
didn't have
people.
as many
Why would you
people.
not want more?
Hey, more ain't
Because you
always
need
better,
a-
as they say, bro.
because they
And
exactly.
So
we
y'all
need
making
space,
my
and
point.
we need
Y'all
space
making my
for
point.
KD.
Y'all making my point.
K,
Y'all
we
making
giving,
my point,
we
bro.
about to give
That's
KD
not
this
what
money.
I'm saying. All I'm saying
We
is
need- we
in
need
that
this
They
to
still,
series,
cook.
I just seen
what's
them,
the
they even had
determining
Cam, they even
factor?
still had Cam Johnson then. Like, bro,
They
these
did.
niggas
Yes,
stop
they
playing.
did.
These niggas got rid of that whole team.
Yes.
Michael Bridges came over there. Bro, stop fucking playing, bro.
Yeah, but that
They
was all in the
fucked up.
trade. That was
That
all
wasn't
in the
KD fault.
trade,
That
though.
wasn't KD
That was
fault.
all in the trade,
No, it was
though.
not KD. I just said
Let
I seen
me-
the roster when these niggas there. KD was on that roster.
He was.
Yes.
What are we talking about?
I just
Oh,
said.
I'm
I
at the
just said
league.
you have to make space.
Bro, if you make space, you still messed up the team by not getting no value out of
You
trade. You
didn't
got
get no
Cam
value
Johnson. You
back.
didn't get nothing back.
No, they
That-
didn't get no value back.
That's not KD fault. Is what I'm saying. Y'all make
I
my
agree
point.
with
I'm
that.
saying
It's not his
But
fault,
see,
but
that's not
it's
KD fault.
but you have to make space for
My
KD.
question
That's
is,
what I'm saying.
if you got
That's- yeah, I'm
KD,
not trying to hear that.
if you have KD on your team, you're
What's the-
asking
so-
him about these things, D.
You got D Book, Bradley Beal, and KD. What the fuck is the difference between CP3, D Book, and KD? Those contracts are the fucking same.
I'm not
Ayton is
talking.
gone.
I'm not talking about contracts. I'm talking.
Y'all just said it's too expensive to keep them. What are we like?
No,
what-
I'm
what are y'all trying
saying
to say?
no. I said you have. I
What are
said
you
you
trying
have to
say?
make space. I'm talking about roster. We have to get rid of these niggas in the roster who has the ball in their hands to
you
give to
don't. No,
KD.
you don't. No, you
But
don't.
what are we?
That's
What the
not-
fuck are
that's
we
not my
bringing
point.
KD
No, you
here
don't.
for?
No,
We
you
bring this nigga here to get 30
You have a point
and
guard.
to win a championship.
And you have D Book and KD. Nobody else is in the way. Nobody else was in the way.
That's what I'm saying.
What are
But
we
you
talking about?
because you still
Nobody
got you
else is in
still
the way.
got
You
Chris
two-
Paul. We have to
He's
get
a
rid of
point
him.
guard.
We have. It doesn't
No, you
matter.
don't. They just gave up. They just gave up.
We
That's all
put-
it was.
we
No, they
playing
did not.
book-
They
we
did
put-
not have to give him
we
up. They
put-
did
I
not
agree
have
with
to
that.
give him up. They
I
gave
agree with
up.
that.
That's
Yes.
I agree with that.
Y'all making
Yes.
my point.
You-
Thank you.
you
What
know
point
why
are
I
y'all
agree
trying to
with that?
fucking
You
make?
You
know
have
why I agree
What
with
you
that?
point
have
are y'all trying
you
to
have
make?
to you have to
didn't
get rid of
nothing
them.
back
That's
when
all
they-
I'm
when
saying.
They
They didn't get
let
nothing
when they
back.
let go of
That's
Chris
all I'm
Paul.
saying.
I agree with that.
That's not one. So the
I
point
agree
I'm
with that.
making is
That's not the
KD
point I'm
was
making.
KD was trying to win. That's not his fault. How that shit went down for Phoenix. That's not his fault. He didn't trade those players. They had solid.
Let me-
Look
let
at
me-
that
let
roster
me
we
ask
just
you
saw.
this. Let me-
That
let me
team
ask you
that
this.
team they lost to
Let me-
Denver.
let me ask you
They had a
this.
solid roster.
Let me ask you this:
They
If
didn't
you
get
when
no
you
value
make
out
a
of that.
move like that, do you not talk to Kevin Durant first? If he just got there and he's Kevin freaking Durant,
No.
why
Front
is
office
that?
because front office don't have to. They choose to do that shit. They don't have to.
I ain't gonna lie, he not LeBron James.
They don't have
Oh
to.
my
And that he
God.
wasn't.
I
he
just
wasn't there the
asked.
whole
I just
time.
asked. I'm not saying yes or no. I just asked.
I don't think
Like,
so.
but they had a solid roster. Y'all didn't get much back for CB3 or
Ayton.
Ayton or fucking Cam
Or
Johnson.
Cam Johnson. No.
Yes,
And then they had Michael
They got
Bridges.
picks.
They had Michael
They
Bridges
got
win.
picks. They had him the year before. I think they had already got
So
rid
he
of
got-
him.
he got rid
Yeah,
of
I
him.
think he was already
I
gone.
understand.
'Cause he
I
went to
think
Brooklyn.
He won't
yeah,
win that.
and
He
he
won't
went to
win that.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
That's how he
saying.
got
And
Cam.
then
That's how
Cam
they
went
got
to Brooklyn. He
Well,
went to
he
Brooklyn
went to Brooklyn
after.
with him,
Yes.
But you can't have KD in all them pieces.
Okay,
We
if-
have to
say-
shift out
say
people.
you
That's
say-
what I'm
I get
saying.
what
To
you're
me,
saying
one,
on
I
that.
just don't agree with that. I just don't agree with
Well.
that. And then two, and if that is the case, you still didn't get value back. And you
Agreed.
can't say that's KD fault. You can't say KD didn't build that team.
All I'm
No,
saying
he didn't.
is-
No,
all I'm
but
saying
but
is
that is the
series-
result of getting
All I'm
KD.
saying is
I
that
don't
series
believe
that they
I-
lost
that don't even make
was the
sense.
determining
It's
factor
not-
that
that's
blew
not.
the team
So
up.
that's not the result. They fucked it up.
They did.
That's not the result for getting KD. They had a solid roster when KD was there. Now we say, all right, now you're saying we got to make space. Okay, you can make space and still get value back. What are we talking about?
I'm not saying
had good players.
that just because they shipped it out, they didn't get no profit back. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when you bring Bradley Beal here, the nigga who carried the Washington Wizards, he's gonna need 20 shots a game.
That's different.
KD,
I'm
that's
talking
what
about-
that's
I'm
what
not
I'm
even-
talking
I'm
about.
talking
That's
about
my
before
point.
Beal.
I'm not talking about your point.
I'm
I'm
talking
talking
about
about
before
my
Beal.
point.
I'm talking about before Beal.
When you get there, bro, CP, you got to get the fuck out of the way.
That's different.
And right now, that's my point.
That's different. That's
You-
completely different.
That's my
You
point.
said CP had to get out the way.
No, I'm saying to get KD, hey, bro, we need you to score 25.
So-
The rest of these niggas gotta go. Y'all gotta get the fuck up out of
The-
here
the
because
only-
we need this nigga to score 25.
That
That's
don't
what
make
I'm
sense.
saying.
That's not winning.
Hold
How
on,
you
wait.
gonna win like that?
That's
boy?
not because that's not fully
How?
right. The only thing that I'll
Hey.
say about that is,
Hey.
hold on, wait, hold on,
That's
wait.
bad. Then you
Hey.
don't even know. So it's like,
Hey,
nigga,
but
come
that's
on.
what I'm saying.
That's bad.
We getting KD. These niggas gotta
Man,
go.
That's
was-
terrible.
They in the way.
KD just went to a team that just went 73-9. You talking about all I need is KD? Man, get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about?
We still got Book.
Book and
Okay
Love.
then. Okay
Who
then.
else? You,
That's
gotta,
a-
you just
hey,
said
look.
you gotta get rid of CP3.
Yeah,
So
we
who
have
else?
to get rid of y'all.
Two
Y'all
niggas?
y'all are gonna take up shots. No, we need this
How?
nigga to take the
How
shots.
is a point guard taking up shots? He's a point
Bro,
guard.
I'm not just saying CP, but I'm saying everybody else that went. Mikhail.
He was already gone. He was already gone.
Yes.
The only
That you don't
one-
think that was in preparation of? Hey, we about to get KD next
That
year.
was. So
Okay,
they-
that's what I'm
that
saying.
was
You
one-
gotta make space.
That was one. That was good. That was not, it won't never wrong.
You
with
gotta
Michael,
make space.
But then you just got rid of everybody.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
what-
y'all
but-
taking them shots. I
I
need
don't know
KD to
about
take
that.
these
Respect
shots.
the win, man. Woody.
I need KD to take these
He
shots.
just came from
oh
a-
wait! I got a great idea. Now, everybody else that take their shots, we just gonna get Bradley Beal to take these shots.
But Woody, he just came from a team that has Steph Curry and Klay Thompson
Yeah.
and him.
Yeah.
And we're really talking about shots.
Yeah.
Hold on, bro. He was on a whole other team before that, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
And we still talking about shots.
Yeah, bro, he need to get his shots.
He's getting his shots. He's KD.
That's what
Curry got
that-
his
that's-
shots because he's Curry. Thompson got his shots because he's Thompson.
And it was a time where all of them niggas was, hey, bro, give me the ball.
No,
Nah.
they was
What?
not. That's why they
Nah.
won.
So y'all didn't hold on, wait.
that's why
so
they
y'all
won.
didn't see the clip of Draymond
A clip.
dribbling the ball.
A clip.
Hold on. Did y'all see it though?
Two rings.
Dribbling
One
the
clip.
ball,
To-
dribbling the ball on the court.
one clip.
Hold on,
Two
asking
rings.
for the ball,
Hold on,
right?
wait. To answer your question,
Okay.
I don't think that compromised us getting the ring
At all.
The reason that we lost
I'm not
that
saying
year
that.
was because we were hurt.
What I'm saying is,
So yes,
Niggas
you're
gotta
right.
sacrifice
Niggas
shots.
was
That's what I'm
we
saying.
Were, everybody was
Nothing wrong with that,
That's what I'm
sacrificing
saying.
There's
shots.
nothing wrong with that, but you can't. You.
I don't think that was the
the
bottom
star
line.
players aren't making the team.
I think the role players now in the
They didn't make the
NBA
team.
are making the team more like
Bro, it's
Now,
always
baby.
been like that.
I about to say AI carried his team, but he had role players.
for
It's
sure.
always been like
It's-
that.
it's always
Bro,
been-
it's
Yeah,
always
so-
one- that
yeah.
super team shit was, bro. That shit was.
So-
just,
It was short lived. I ain't gonna lie.
It
It
So-
was
was
short
fucking
lived.
LeBron and D Wade.
So
bro.
guess what?
These niggas was like that.
And then the Warriors. Those are the only
And
two
they
super
played-
teams.
and they played-
Boston.
That wasn't a natural super team. Bro,
I
It was a
disagree
super
with
team,
that.
bro, D Wade and
I
James was
disagree
there in their
with
top five
that.
players. Who was top five players? Paul
That
Pierce
doesn't
wanted-
mean
they-
it wasn't a
Bro,
super team,
okay,
Dimitri.
no, you're not making.
Come on
No,
now.
I'm saying that's I'm saying it's the difference between their super team and that super
I'm not
team.
saying that.
Oh,
I'm not
that's
saying
what I'm
it's
saying,
equal.
Joe.
What I'm saying is it's still
That's
a
what
super
I'm
team.
saying.
It's still a
But
super
I'm saying
team.
it's not
Yeah,
the same.
you talking about
It's
KG
not
and
the
them?
same.
You talking about
Because
Ticket and them?
Those super teams had more balance. These super teams didn't have that much balance. They had three main primary niggas.
Three
Y'all was
main
super team,
niggas.
but y'all didn't.
Well, you got two.
I don't
y'all
know.
didn't
Book
have
and
more
KD.
balance though.
But what I'm saying
those
is,
super teams that
Book
you
and
talking about had
Miami
way more
had
balance.
Miami had pieces
They
outside
did.
of them, though.
Yes, they did.
Exactly.
Chris Bosh, Ray
Exactly.
Allen,
That's why they
Shane
worked.
Battier,
That's why
Mike
it
Miller.
worked. 'Cause
Just
Yeah.
like the
They had
Celtics.
teams.
Yeah, they
the
had some
Celtics
dog-
had
they
pieces.
had
as
They
some
had a
well.
team.
Yeah,
but
Glenn
I'm saying they
Davis,
had-
Tony
they had two
Allen.
niggas.
I'm not saying that they had
Perkins,
the
I'm
best
yeah.
saying
niggas.
that,
What
Joe.
I'm saying
I'm
is
saying
they
that.
still had a super team.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's different when you got two top five players. It's not the same. It's not the same.
For
You
sure.
got Kevin Garnett as a true power forward. First of all,
And then you got Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce. He only got the ball the most.
And then you got
Rondo
Ray.
the ball the
and then
most.
you had the best shooter in the league.
Yeah, you got the best. Yeah. So you got
Okay?
Ticket.
That's
You
an
got
older
Paul
Ray Allen.
Pierce.
Bro, that's an older Ray
You
Allen.
got
What are we
Still
doing?
the best shooter in the league.
Yeah, yeah.
He was
yeah.
still the
Still-
best shooter in the
Still a
league.
shooter.
What I'm saying
Still
is,
the best shooter
what
in
I'm
the
saying
league.
is, it's different if that was a younger Ray Allen. That was younger Ray Allen.
I get what you're saying.
That's all, yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
what I'm saying is he was still here.
Yeah.
As far as
Yeah,
production,
with it. Yeah, with
he
it.
was still
I
here.
still
Yeah,
can't
with
call
it.
that are we, so
As a third option, he was here.
No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, think about all the championship teams, bro. Besides Dallas and fucking Pistons. Think about these teams. Everybody had was LA a super team? Now we can say LA was a super team because it won't just Shaq and Kobe. So it's like, but them niggas, we didn't classify them as super teams.
No.
We had Shaq. Kobe's a fucking super team.
Yeah, Kobe and Shaq is definitely
But
a
I'm
fucking
saying,
super
but we
team.
didn't classify them as super teams until Wade. It was a three. It was a three.
Okay, so that's
That
a
Boston
trio.
team-
That's a trio.
Okay, listen. That Boston team already won a championship. Did we call them super team? No, we did not. No, we did not. No, we did not.
Wait,
I don't know.
Hold on. What's the big three? What's a big
Right.
big
That's
three?
a big three.
What's
So
a
the big three is a
then,
super
D?
team.
What's a big
Sorry,
three?
You just said the big three
They're
is a
not
super
li- Bro,
team.
y'all niggas really are not listening.
Is the big
You
three
just
not a
said
super-
Wade. You just said Wade, Brain,
listen, okay?
Wade,
Let y'all
What's a big
I'm
three?
gonna let y'all-
That's my question.
LeBron,
I just
and
asked
then
a
Chris
question.
Bosh.
I just asked a question. You said,
And they said that's a
you
super
said
team.
That's not a super team. And I asked, what's the big three then?
Yeah, that big three is a super team.
Answer my question. Did we start saying super team?
Just because we ain't used the
That's not what
terminology.
you didn't let
So,
me finish.
no,
bro.
that-
What are we talking about?
No, to answer your
We
question.
did not say that was a super team. So when I say super team, I'm saying the three-headed beast. Boom. Y'all said they had KG, Paul
That's,
Pierce.
I ain't gonna lie. That's not the
and
same
Ray
as
Allen.
the Heat or the Warriors,
That's not
bro.
the fucking same.
What?
I'm not saying it's the
That's
same.
the reason why we didn't call
What
them
I'm
super
saying
team.
is it's still a
That's
super
different,
team,
bro.
D.
No,
What?
I agree
That's
with that. But
different.
I'm
Still a
saying
super team.
That's not the.
different.
How
that's
is
not-
it different,
That's
bro?
not the model.
No,
That's
it's
not the
different.
model.
It's
I'm saying-
different. I'm not saying it's not different.
I'm saying KD and them, when he decided to go to the Nets, did he model his big three after the Boston or fucking Miami? Niggas didn't. They started
For
modeling
sure.
the big three
For
after
sure.
Miami. They didn't model
Yeah,
after
for sure.
having role players like OKC has a
Niggas is
tradition-
going to get
OKC
superstars.
OKC is a
like,
perfect example of what y'all talking about. Are we calling them
No.
super team?
No.
They got
No, it's
Chet,
not. No, it's
Jalen
not.
Wilson, fucking,
Chet is not an all-star.
Thank
he
you.
been
Thank
hurt.
you.
Okay, but he's not an all-star.
He's
Ticket
still
was an
not an
all-star.
all-star. He's still not
Paul
an
Jalen Wilson is
Pierce-
an all-star.
He
And
is.
he's an all-star.
Okay, so
we-
Paul
but
Pierce,
y'all
Paul
already-
Pierce,
but
and then
niggas
Ray
are-
Allen.
But we already seeing. We already know the potential that we talk about.
But I'm not talking about potential.
We
We're
can't
not
say
talking about
potential. We saying a big
But listen,
three.
but
Not
listen to
talking
what
about
I'm saying.
potential,
But
D.
listen to what I'm saying.
I'm talking about the big three, KG, a nigga with a nickname. You got nickname niggas and the best shooter in the
And we
league.
still didn't call them. And we still didn't call them a super team at that
Because
time.
they were older.
Yeah,
That was the
yeah,
only
yeah.
reason.
But
So-
they
Because
still,
were-
y'all still making my point. We didn't
But
call
what
them a
I'm
fucking
saying- I'm
super
not
team.
saying
Just
that
because
we
we ain't call them a
did
super, but
doesn't mean
they
they
are.
won't.
That was a super
Bro,
team.
That's my point.
y'all
That's
keep-
my point. Don't
we
mean
already
they
got
won't.
fucking past that. We know they're a fucking super team.
Okay.
Who did they model super teams after Boston?
They're
or
a different
fucking
kind of super
Miami?
team. They're a different
just-
super team.
that's what I'm
No,
saying.
I agree with that.
Around Miami.
I agree with that.
Around Miami, yeah, but you're saying, but we saying,
It's a super
no,
team. And
yeah,
I agree with that.
yeah,
Yes, but
that's
I'm
a
saying
super team.
Now-
That means we gotta go exactly.
Yeah.
Now you saying
Now, no, it's not now. Cause I said, what did I just say? Don't do we?
that's
we gotta
why
go.
I asked
Hold
you.
on,
It's
I'm
the
still
big
like,
three.
bro,
What's the big three?
I already said we had to go back and look, and I brought up the Lakers with fucking Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah.
So that means you gotta look. We had to look back and started saying super teams after Miami. Niggas then start looking back and saying, "Hold on, did that mean that's a super team? Then that's a super team too."
For sure.
And matter of fact, that means Chicago and Bulls are super team with
Yep.
Pippen and like, bro.
Yep.
That mean we didn't start calling these motherfuckers super teams until Miami. Until
yo.
they did it that way, and then we started looking back saying, "Oh damn, that mean that was a super team because they had
Right.
all stars too."
I
Yes.
mean, Magic and
Okay.
them.
Yes.
Those are
Bill and them. Yeah.
Yes.
They had fucking
Yeah.
Magic, Kareem, and Worthy. These
Yeah.
are all stars.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
still didn't
Hall of
call them
Famers.
super teams
Yeah.
until Miami did what they did. That's all I'm saying. Like, bro,
I
that's all I'm
agree
saying.
with that.
We go back in history. It's like, damn, it was multiple super teams.
It was
I'm
multiple
not
super
denying
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we didn't
We
start
just
saying
didn't
that.
classify them because LeBron did it himself.
He did it himself.
He did it himself. That's the reason
Okay.
why
Because he
niggas
did it himself.
Right.
said like
It's because he
oh,
did it
it's
himself.
a super
So
team
niggas
now.
Right.
started trying to model it
Wade
after
said,
that.
I seen Kobe win another one. I made that call.
Because Kobe was calling
I
niggas.
couldn't see
Kobe
Kobe.
was calling niggas.
Yeah, but he won't calling Dwayne Wade. He was calling Karan Butler.
No,
And-
bro.
and
Call
Matt-
CP3
Matt Barnes.
nigga.
I was about
He
to
called
say,
CP3
no,
nigga.
bro.
Okay,
Now
but he
stop
didn't
doing
get it.
that
But he
shit.
didn't get it. But he didn't get it. So I'm not trying to hear. I'm not
No,
trying to hear.
bro.
I'm
He
not trying to
said
hear.
call.
LeBron made the
No,
call.
bro. He said
LeBron made the
called
call.
Steve Nash.
He got
called
Dwayne
Dwight
Wade.
Howard. He called Dwight Howard. He called Dwight Howard.
Dwayne.
LeBron
LeBron.
made a call and got LeBron.
And guess what? Got LeBron. Who is Kobe Bryant calling? Matt Barnes.
No,
he called
CP3.
Dwight Howard.
He called CP3.
The best
and they
big
said-
in the league.
And they said, no.
The point guard.
Okay then.
Stop it.
So I'm
But
not
no,
counting
but he
CP3.
still
But
made
I'm
that
not
call.
counting him. Yeah, I guess.
still made that
Yeah, I
call.
guess. But
Come
I'm
on,
not.
CP3,
Come
I
on,
need
bro.
that. I need that
Come
young
on,
nigga
bro.
right
But you
there.
know
Come
why,
on, bro.
though? 'Cause
Yeah, but he
he
ain't
knew
get
what they was about to do. He knew.
That was a dynasty right
Ain't no
there.
I
You knew
guess.
He ain't get it.
And I hate
Ain't no I guess. Because if he would have got him, it wouldn't be no freaking I guess. It would be ring, ring, ring. That's what it would be.
Come on, bro.
That's what it would be.
If they
Come
would've
on,
got
bro.
CP3, bro.
It would have been ring, ring, ring.
Oh well.
Been bad.
So
well,
I'm not hearing
but-
it. I'm not
but-
hearing that.
They let
But
him get. They let him
he
get
did-
the Wade, so like that shit fucked up.
But he didn't get it.
Let him get who?
I said they let
He said
LeBron
they
get
let
D
him get
Wade,
the-
so I mean.
Hey,
Okay
man.
then. Right. So
Hey man,
hey,
say man.
Kobe,
That's not fucked up, though.
Dwayne Wade is calling LeBron.
Time out. Hold on. What's
For
it?
sure.
Kobe Bryant is calling Karan Butler.
No, bro.
Come on, bro.
Don't try to
Was
act
CP
like that's the
come
only
on,
person he
Was
was
bro.
it
calling.
CP? Was it CP3? Was that a trade or a free agency?
That was a trade.
He was a
That was a trade.
No. Free agent?
That was a trade.
I think it was a trade. Now I think about it.
That was a
And they were like, they
trade.
blocked the
I think it was a trade.
And
Yeah.
Stern
LeBron did it.
and
LeBron
Stern
did it.
vetoed
LeBron
it.
did it.
Yeah,
It's
he
different
blocked
because LeBron did it himself.
No,
That's
for
wild.
sure, for sure. But
Come
I'm
on,
saying
bro.
the fact
He
they had
still
to
made
block
that
the trade-
call.
I'm saying the fact they had to
Yeah,
block
still made
the
that
trade
call.
is crazy, though.
Right.
He still made
No,
that
they
call
really
to
blocked
Dwight.
that.
Block
Like
it.
he ain't just play him in the finals.
So
Ain't
I ain't
no-
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
No,
So do
I
y'all
don't want to
think
hear no lip smacking.
Was Dave-
That's what
bro.
happened.
was David
Come on,
Stern
bro.
was David Stern running that shit when LeBron did that? Or was it
I
Adam,
wanna
or
say
was it
yeah.
Adam
Nah,
Silver?
I
think
think
Adam
I
Silver
think
had
it was
got
Adam.
there.
Nah,
I
I think
think it
Adam
was
Silver
Adam
was
Silver.
running.
Let's see.
I
That
think
was like that
David
was
Stern
what
might have-
2011,
No,
12.
I think Stern was still alive. I
Yeah,
mean,
he
was still
probably
running.
was,
Not
but
alive,
he
was
won't.
still running shit.
Nah, Adam been there for a good.
He was
good
still
little
around.
minute.
Stern was around.
Adam was there for a
He
good
was
little minute
around.
though.
Boom, got his ass. Adam Silver became the commissioner of
He was-
February
he was
1st
around.
of 2014.
He was
And
around.
he was already there. Brown was,
okay.
Was there?
Brown was
Oh,
already
Stern
there, so I
fucked
ain't
up.
hearing it.
Stern
Okay.
I
fucked up.
ain't hearing none
Yeah,
of that.
Stern
Okay.
fucked up. How
I
you
ain't hearing
Okay.
none of that.
Hey, they did LA fans dirty. I ain't gonna
Come
lie.
on, man,
That
stop
was-
playing.
We'll never forget that. That shit was
Yeah.
wild. Cause we ain't never seen that like
I
that
ain't
since.
hearing that.
The lockout
They just
year.
gave them Luca for a penny.
That's why they never forget that
Yeah,
shit.
but that's the Mavs though, bro. That's the Mavs.
No,
though,
they
bro.
knew they was getting Cooper Flash. so-
What you mean? That was the
Come on, bro.
freaking
Come on, bro.
What was they
their
back
pick-
then? The
Like-
Hornets. The NBA owned the Hornets, and that's how they justified. Oh no, we don't want to give him up because they didn't have no owner. The NBA owned the Hornets at the time,
Man.
and so you feel what I'm saying. That's why they was like, oh, we're not trying to lose our franchise player of a team that really don't have no CEO. That was how
Yeah,
they
I
justified vetoing the trade for CP3.
It was in New Orleans at the time.
Yes, because it was New Orleans Hornets, and the NBA owned the Hornets at
Hey,
the time.
CP3
So that was that
Hornets.
justifying it? Are you
Yes, that's how
serious?
they
I did
justified
not know
it.
that. I
Yes.
never knew that.
Because they didn't wanna
Hornets-
give up
CP3
CP3
Hornet was crazy.
Because man, what?
He was crazy on the game.
And so that's why.
He was crazy.
That's
on the
why
game.
though. So I get it, but you gotta. We good.
That's me right there.
You feel crazy?
Hey man, I got a question for y'all.
What it do?
Anything y'all gotta get off y'all chest, man?
I think we got a lot of stuff off our chest this episode.
Yeah.
These niggas over here capping.
I ain't capping. I'm spitting off. I'm looking up all my facts.
They was capping Dion.
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, here we go, bro.
I'm looking up all my facts.
This guy.
So you feel what I'm saying? I don't do no capping.
Hey man. Chicago in 7.
Anything else for
In
your chest?
50 years.
Wood?
In 50
Anything? Any message you want to leave for the youth or anybody watching?
Celtics in 6.
Besides that bullshit, don't infest their brains.
Cowboys to the chip.
This
What you got, DG? You got
next
anything else
time
for
on Aroma Pod.
like this guy?
Hey,
Hey,
Hey.
man, all I
King
gotta
DG, what
say
you
is-
got?
pray for the people in California. Yeah.
We'll talk about that later, but hey man, like, subscribe. Don't forget to lock in, y'all.
Don't forget to comment.
Comment.
Hey
yeah.
man, pray for the Congo.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Rumble Pod out.
Roma
y'all.
out.